Hey guys, welcome back to Power BI Pro Tips. In the today's video, let us go ahead and create date table by using DAX functions. So we basically have two different types of DAX functions in Power BI. One is calendar auto function and the other one is calendar function. We don't recommend to use calendar auto function because calendar auto function is automatically created by Power BI by using various dimension tables and the transaction tables. So what basically happens is that it is extracting the date from each and every column. That's why there is more burden on the storage engine and it retards performance optimization of the report. So that's why in order to maintain the robust quality of Power BI dashboards and efficiency of the Power BI dashboards, we recommend using the calendar function. So let us go ahead and launch our Microsoft Power BI desktop. So we basically have a transaction table called as orders. I have attached the dataset link in the description below. Over here, we basically have various columns such as category, city, country, and so on. So let us go ahead and create a date table for this with the help of order date function, order date field. Sorry about that. So we'll be using a date table based on order date. We generally don't use shipping date most of the times. Let us go ahead and create a date table by using this particular data set. So go to the data view and go to the table tools, and over here click on new table. So under new table we'll be using a date table. Let us go ahead and define the same. Date equal to, now we'll be defining the starting range of the date table. So we are creating a variable called as start date. Variable start date is equivalent to minimum of order date from the orders table. Go ahead and make the selection and then create another variable called as variable end date, which should be our ending range of the date table. So now basically the date table that would be created now will be within this particular range. This will be our minimum range, this will be our maximum range. Alright. Go ahead and create another variable called as date table, which is equivalent to add columns. So over here we basically using add columns function as it enables us to create new column and create that particular columns as a new table. Alright, so add columns gives us that flexibility. Under add columns, go ahead and create calendar function. The moment you open calendar, it clearly shows us what would be the starting date and ending date. Since we have already created that, let us go ahead and use the same. Alright, let us close this and then comma. Now let us create the first column of the calendar table. The first column would be here. So we are specifying the column name under double quotes as this will be our string, and comma, it would be year of date field, which is already created by calendar table. So the first column we have already defined, that would be year, which should be year of date. Okay, then comma. Let us go ahead and create the second column of our calendar table. That would be the quarter name, comma. Go ahead and use the format function. Let us format the date field, comma. For quarter it would be backslash double Q. Alright. Now let us go ahead and create our third column, that would be quarter number, comma. We'll be using quarter function and define the date field and then comma. Now go ahead and create the fourth column of our date table, that would be the month name, comma. Let us use format function. Let us format the date 3M. Okay. And then let us go ahead and create the next column as month number, comma. We'll use month function here. And now week number, and then comma. And now we shall use week num function. Now let us create a column called as month year, because in most of the line charts and column charts we create we create it generally on the basis of month year, right? So it's better to use two columns on the basis of month year. Let us remove this week number for now. We shall keep all the month based fields under one single row. Month year, we shall go ahead and format it as month year, and then comma. Let us create a column called as month year sort. Since this would be a sorting column, we would be using the same function and then use a value for it, because we are converting the text format into numerical format. Let us hit format first. We are formatting the date field as month and then year, and then we shall convert this into numerical value. All right, that's it. And now we shall go ahead and create the week column by using week num function. Finally, we shall create a column called as day name. So these two columns would suffice us for our weekly analysis, and these columns will help us for our monthly analysis, and these columns will help us for quarterly analysis, and the first column will be helping us with respect to yearly analysis. So thereby we now have all the columns that are essential for the calendar table. We are formatting the date field over here for day name. Let us define the format as 3D. Now let us close our add columns function. Finally, we shall return whatever we have defined. Let us go ahead and return our date table variable. And that's it. Our date table has been created. Finally, once the table has been created, it is essential for us to click on mark as date table. It is off. Let us make it on. Now let us choose a column that is date, and we get validated successfully. And the moment we get this, click on save. This will help us in identifying the date field. As shown over here in the field pane, the date field has been successfully identified as date column. Alright guys, as a final step, in order to maintain each and every field's chronological order, let us go ahead and sort the quarter name by quarter number. Let us go ahead and sort the month name by month number. And that's it, we are done. So within a matter of 2 to 3 minutes, we have completed creating the calendar date table by using DAX function. And that's it for today guys. Happy analyzing. Use this method. This will really help us, as it is very flexible and user friendly. See you in the next video guys. Kindly subscribe to the channel for further updates. Till then, take care.